It's not at all. So, what I wanted to talk about was resentments.
Oh,
Yeah?
Oh, that's how I love this one. That nick at that cap.
So, I wanted to talk about resentment. I don't mean certain individual resentments. I mean the concept of resentments and what they are and
Oh yeah, they can keep
how you address them.
They can keep you poorly. They really can. And I've learnt this over the past couple of months through step work. What a resentment is.
So just a basic. So just because obviously people might not know what is when I say resentments. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you were to pretend you knew what I was talking about, what would you say I meant?
I resent my parents for the way they brought me up.
Right. So these are things that you carry and project onto.
That's a resentment that I've carried up until I've done step work, and then realised that carrying that resentment's done me no favours whatsoever.
Yeah.
So if I let it go and accept that I've been brought up this way, I have to deal with the now.
Yeah.
That's gone. Let that resentment go.
ever heard of the deadly sin, wrath?
Yeah.
That's like resentment.
Right. Okay.
Complete anger.
And that can be so you can resent people. Can you resent?
So what
people, places and things.
Yeah.
So what a resentment is something outside of yourself. For example, it could be a people, places, or thing. It could be you. That's something in you that sets off a feeling in me that I don't like.
I'm bigger than you. You see me.
Yeah,
like,
but it's something
Nick's
that
huge.
someone else. Don't have that problem doing it, you know what I mean? But initially, you know, that's what a resentment is. It's something that it's something that another human being has done, or it doesn't have to be a human being. It could be a place,
an establishment. Right.
That sets off a feeling inside me that I don't like or I feel uncomfortable with.
And what do you do is
That's
so and you address resentments in recovery. So what?
Yeah.
Because to think to some people, they could think, and only some people, just on basic, could think, is that not an amends? It's not an amends. It's completely separate things. Amends is something that you've done to someone. Isn't it? A resentment is even if the person hasn't done something, it's something that you're holding on to. That might not even be. It may be true.
So you could say you're looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
See you in a bit,
later, mate.
You could
you're
say,
looking big.
Cheers.
You're not.
You know, film?
It's filming now.
I'm to my candy for this.
We want to try and get people to keep watching if that's alright.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Keep your chicken legs over there, Colonel.
How much money do you want to make off this?
See you later.
This isn't only chicken legs.
So resentment. You know, he's got a big one.
Whoa, hang on a minute. What?
Let's not go down that road. Come on.
No, Nick.
I heard that.
See, recovery is fun.
So go on.
What was the saying again?
We were talking about resentments, and we were talking about addressing
it's
them.
like what a lot of people say as well. It's like looking in a mirror as well. You know, you're looking at your behaviours that don't click right with you as well. That could be something that I do in my own sort of behaviour. Someone else is doing it, but it's like I'm looking at me.
Oh, I see,
Or I could see I've got for example, like Dave said, he's got a resentment for his parents. If he's seen his parents in someone, that could set off a feeling inside him.
Right,
that's a resentment. So it's a feeling. So it's someone else's behaviours that sets off a feeling inside. That makes me uncomfortable. That makes me want to act out and change.
So, and again, I'm not saying this to be sarcastic. I'm actually just asking. So could a resentment be an excuse or not to use?
Most possibly.
Do you see what I mean?
You could possibly use it as one.
Yeah, but that's not what it is. It's not that, is it? It's more. I'm trying to understand. So a resentment is actually something that maybe you are using as or it's helping you use, but you don't. It's not an excuse to use. Do you see the difference?
Well, you can.
So let me explain what I'm trying to make, because I don't think I meant that well. Let me explain what I was trying to say. So you're one with your parents.
You can use it for self-pity.
So you're one with your parents is a good example. But then let's say I had a resentment which was towards the system because they never helped me do this and they never helped me do that. Yeah. Is that could I use that? Is that more of an excuse, or is that still a resentment?
Yeah, you could probably possibly use it as an excuse of your behaviours.
Yeah. So I did it. I would have done this, but that fucking guy didn't do this.
You could use it as a justification on the way you behave.
But you have to let go of these things. That's right. That's the concept of resentment.
Come on,
is that
when
right?
you're an addict, you can use when the sun's shining, whether it's raining whether you stubbed your toe, you can find any reason.
Yeah.
But resentment is one of them things. Oh, I've had it bad.
You have to look
My
at
life's crap. Oh,
you have to accept him as well.
When you go and make amends, I know we're not doing amends. So you go.
Comes up a lot at the minute, doesn't it?
No, because I'm trying to relate it to people because to someone like me, he hasn't fucking. I haven't got fucking time.
Making amends to Nick every fucking day.
He hasn't got time to make his amends to me. Well, what I mean is, because to someone listening,
you're not even on my list.
If they're listening to it in order, they'll now know what an amends is if they didn't know what an amends was. So, amends, you might go and meet somebody and say, I want to talk about this, that and the other, because you let it go, or while you let your carrying it go.
Yeah.
They may still carry it, that's their business.
Yeah, that's their business.
Right, resentment, similar kind of thing, but you have to say that your parents thing, you need to say...
You could have used it to attack somebody else because you're not happy with the way they treated you.
But do you keep, what I'm trying to say is, do you keep resentments?
No,
or do you address them? That's what I'm trying to say, sorry.
Look at them.
Definitely.
So if we've got a resentment, right, we look at it and we look at why we've got it, and we can't get rid of it. We can go into more of a depth look into it.
Right, okay.
I can have a look at my life and compare my life to why I carry that resentment.
Yeah.
Right, I see.
So if I resent someone for, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an easy example here. Say I resent you, Nick, because you went and punched someone.
Right.
It's like, but
I would never do that.
Yeah, this is just an example. And I've got a resentment for that just because you went and punched someone. And I can't get rid of it. I might look into it and see somewhere down the line I've made the same mistake, or you know what I mean.
Right, I see.
And that's like, well, how can I resent him if I've done the same thing?
Right, I see.
Try and get rid of it like that.
And is this
it's more accepting it as well?
And so is this part of your step work as well, resentments or not?
It's part of recovery to me. It's so freeing that you're looking at yourself because you're clean. You've got a clear mind, and this program, this 12-step program, it's not. They just didn't pluck it out of the air. Today. Yeah. It's a well-worn path, and it's a well-worn path that works. I'm 60-year-old. I know I don't look it.
I think
but I've changed my way. I've changed my
life.
Even at my age, you can teach an old dog new tricks, and it's freeing.
Yeah.
It really is. You look at things properly. You look at things clearly.
I think the biggest resentments causes other people's behaviours. Other people. You know, that's the biggest cause of resentments is.
Do you think because we see that behaviour in ourselves?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, of course. That's what I was going on about before about the mirror. It's about looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
So it is other people's behaviours that we resent, and we've got no control over other people's behaviours.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's exactly how I sort of look at it. Why am I resenting someone now? I can't change them. I can't do anything about them. All I can do to me is have a look at why I've got that resentment.
Because to the general public, as daft as it sounds, this is why I'm trying to refer it to other things. It's because the general public. Resentments and addressing resentments. The word resentment people don't use it an awful lot. So me saying excuses and me saying this and the other, the reason I'm saying
it, people just go, I think he's a cock.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. So yeah, I suppose that's one of the things where we're going back to like looking at yourself and addressing stuff. So it's again, like I said, it's not about excuses then. But it could be. You could use it as an excuse, and I'm sure. So some things are also excuses that have no resentment attached to them. So for instance, me saying that, you know, well, if they'd have given me that house like I'd asked them to, I wouldn't have been in this situation, blah blah blah. But actually, that's not a resentment. That's just me making an excuse as to why I decided to go and do whatever I was doing. A resentment tends to be more to do with either something that actually you are carrying all the time, it's something to do with, like you just said,
uncomfortable feeling.
Because you can't get rid of it until you look back in yourself.
And if you go back to the start of the podcast, if you had a bloody good moan about things like we don't do, you won't resent things as much as you.
It's like if I had a resentment. If I had a resentment with
moan about it.
If I had a resentment with you,
he keeps saying this resentment with me, doesn't he?
No, moan about it.
Well, he just keep pointing at me and saying, if I had a resentment with you, what's the fucking problem, man?
Have a good moan about it, you'll feel better.
I don't resent anything, am I right?
If I had a resentment in someone, it's not that I don't like them, it's just I just don't like the way they make me feel.
Right, okay.
It's nothing to do with the person or them as a person, it's just the way they make me feel.
It's a tough one.
I don't want them to make me feel like this.
So the way you're saying it is...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's good because for Joe Blogs, who just listens to it, a lot of people will be like, I knew that anyway, and that's fine because they've already addressed it or they know people in recovery. But actually, my mind goes to, And it isn't. You've just cleared it up. What I'm saying is, if someone was just to say resentments, my mind would either go to excuses, as to or envy, which are two different things.
Jealousy, you can do.
Jealousy and envy. So when you talk about resentment, you've cleared it up because you've actually explained. No, actually, this is resentment. Whereas the reason I'm asking you because if I tried to explain resentment, it wouldn't be that. For me, I would end up either be talking about envy, jealousy, or excuses. That's what they're the three things I'd actually ended up talking about because I would have said, I resent the fact that guy's got this, that, and the other. But actually, that's jealousy. It's not resentment. I'm jealous of him. I've not got resentment towards him. He doesn't make me. Apart from
the resentment might be in there somewhere.
Well, that might be more to do with.
You might resent the fact that you're jealous.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? The resentment is the feeling that we don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we get the resentment. No matter what goes on Joe Blogs or on the outside, the resentment is caused because we don't like something. It makes us uncomfortable, feel uncomfortable, which makes us. That's the resentment. You know what I mean? If it didn't make us feel uncomfortable, it wouldn't be a resentment. It's uncomfortable feelings that we don't like.
And we've got to be careful that we don't go and use on that kind of feeling
to change the way we feel.
You
get me? That's why they're so big in recovery, because we look at it, because resentments will come up and they are uncomfortable, and we will go and change the way we feel because of it. And to an addict or an alcoholic, the quickest way to change the way you feel is with your substance of choice. So we have to look
again.
At,
so a lot of that kind of stuff again, because. And this is why I like to talk about certain things that even I still don't to this day. I'm a bit like, because to me,
why would you though?
Because I do the work. So people say to me stuff, and I just think they'll say, "I'm feeling resentful towards," and I'll just go, "Yeah, you think he's a bit of a dick?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "All right, okay," because that's what I presumed you meant. I just presumed you meant he's a knob.
Yeah, well, he's a cock or something. He's a dick.
But actually, that's not what they meant. Do you see what I mean?
Remember that conversation we did have when
we said he was a knob?
Oh, I'm fine.
You said you weren't going to mention that.
You said you were going to say. No, we went through and said like there's gambling anonymous.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And the conversation was we could use the steps in our day-to-day life. That's
exactly. Well, I think definitely 100%.
That people could use the steps in the day-to-day life and but still stick with the fact that if you had a bloody good moan every day, life would be easier.
Yeah, well, you're carrying on, aren't you? You're keeping that tradition alive for all of us.
Yeah. Well, that's it. People keep things in. Like life is all online now. Everything's got to be spectacular. Oh, my life's great.
Dave's got a resentment with people dealing online. With stuff online.
I don't go online. That's the old part about
it. What the fuck do you know then?
I'd read other people's comments about, oh, my life's not as good as such a person online. That's it. Right. That's where I get it from. Have a bloody
Where are you reading
moan.
that? Like OK Magazine or something? Time Out or whatever it is.
Well, Mayfair, they have really good articles.
Right, okay, so
there are other good magazines out there.
Yeah.
I think that went on a bit of a tangent, that didn't it?
No, I think it did because I think you
I mean, the first.
Well, the first one's a tough one because I think the tough one. It's a tough one for a few reasons. One, no one's actually 100% said exactly what it is. They've just said legalise, and then I've found out some of the policies that were alongside it. And then I think
also, we're not fucking